Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 7 of our under 26 challenge, as today we are getting through another off season, as today is year 4, I'm pretty sure, as we're getting through another one. And hopefully this year will go a little bit better, as we're trying to figure out what the fuck to do with this challenge, since it's actually my first ever challenge I've ever done on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure out what we can really do with on this team. We made a big trade in the last episode. We traded away our first round draft pick, which now is in LA. LA has a bolster of picks. But our team is not looking that bad. I'm actually really happy with the way that this team has looked this upcoming season. We do have a new kind of way that we're going to go about the team now, is every time someone turns 26, we're going to immediately trade them. So a lot of guys are going to probably be trading in today's episode, and figuring out everybody and figuring stuff out. We need to kick out some kinks and stuff like that with the Quebec Nordiques, as right now we're looking at, okay, so here's our offense, right? You got Prucha, Bjorkstrand, he's gone, he's a free agent, he's done. Simon Blad, 26, he's gone. We're done with him. Giriana's 25, Kasperi Kapanen. We have a lot of guys that we're going to be getting rid of this year, sadly enough. But we have a lot of young players that are going to be coming in this year, like Gabriel Velarde. And not just that, we also have some AHL players that should also be stepping up in the lineup as well. So, I mean, we're not looking too bad this year, and hopefully we can start playing a bit better. We know next year we're not going to be the best team in the league, and I know that for a fact because of the fact that we have a lot of shitty players, and we just don't got the team to go for it this year. But we're going to try to do our best to figure out what we can really do with this team. Sammy Blah, a lot of guys are going to be traded in today's episode, and I feel like that 3rd overall selection wouldn't be something bad to go after right now. You get rid of some big-time players, right? I mean, let's see what we can do here. So you trade away Sammy Blah. Kasperi Kapanen. I mean, when does Kasperi Kapanen turn of age? I wish they had the birthdays in this game. That's really one thing that I wish they had. It was birthdays, because then I could actually tell when a player was going to turn a certain age, and to make it a lot easier for me to tell if these players were going to churn. I think Sammy Blad just turned 26, but we know he's going to turn 27 sooner or later, so might as well get rid of him, right? I think the same with Kasperi Kapanen and Denis Gurianov. He turns in July 23rd, so he's going to turn 26 here soon. So we have another year of Kasperi Kapanen, probably the same with Gurianov. Same with Sammy Blad, but I mean, you look at, you lose Bjorkstrand, you're kind of just, you're in a shit bucket right now if you really keep the players. We could also trade away Hayden Fleury. Bala we could keep, and Tristan Jarry we got to keep because, I think, yeah, it's nowhere near, plus it's over the maximum, so I don't think that's going to work, but right now we're just going to simulate the draft that we got, the picks that we got. We got a pretty good amount of picks, so we're just going to go with that. Draft as best as we can, and hopefully we can get some pretty high up there picks. I like Pasa Latiani. Ooh, Lawrence Pekka. Goaltender, not bad. And then we got Monroe. I think we're going to go with one of the picks that are near us. So, Latiana, you got Pekka up here. You got Modine, Alf Modine. A's, 2 years ETA. Medium leading Cooper. All right, sorry, I'm back, guys. So we have Steven Cooper, Rene Couture. I don't know. You had a couple good players, and fuck me. Rene Couture. I mean, 3 years away. Jimmy Valou, 2 years away. Jeff Carter. Modine seems like the better pick, but he's not the medium elite that we're looking at. He's almost top 6, so he's, yeah. I feel like Latiano is going to be the safer pick to go with, and he is medium top 6, 64 overall. That's a good pick. I like that top 6. He's going to be a good player for the team. Couture was the same thing, grinder. Same with Cooper. A lot of these guys are pretty good picks up here in this draft, and Purrier was a medium elite goaltender, so very nice pick there for Buffalo. Round 4. Let's get another good pick here for the team. We got a goaltender here now as well, which we can pick up and then maybe get some value out of. So I wouldn't mind doing that. And Johansson, picking him up. Medium elite, 47 overall. You never know. We got Duncan and Johansson. We got to keep that rotation going, right? Because once Duncan gets in, sooner or later he's going to get old, and then he can come in and replace the other goaltender there. So I think Andre Piviaco wouldn't be too bad defenseman. We need a defenseman for the future. and that's not going to develop to anything, but we get some value out of it in anyways. And Pivico, Shirkov, Lawrence. Also, guys, I would like to say I'm very sorry for not uploading through the weekend. I'm gonna start a new kind of rotation where I don't really upload very many gaming videos during the weekend. I mean, that was one of the weekends I wanted to kind of take a break from doing YouTube, because I've been hammering out videos 24/7 and working my ass off on this channel. And also, OGRs are gonna be coming back here very soon, as the Oilers are gonna start playing some hockey here very soon, as it'll be the Oilers versus Flames on Wednesday. So it either should be Wednesday night or Thursday night that I'll be uploading the new video. So be ready for that. That will be coming out very, very soon. And stuff like that. I've also been starting to play some hockey, so it's been very, very busy. And school, getting back in the rhythm of school. And there's absolutely fucking nobody here, boys. Bennington, 7th D, man. We're not getting very many good players near the end here. I mean, a couple good guys with some potential, but not the best. We did get some pretty good picks there in the second round. Isaac Bellevue, we'll pick him up, defenseman. Low elite, and yeah, another horrible pick. Oh, we still got another pick. Man, we got a shit ton of picks in the 7th round. Holy crow. Nobody good, though. That's the problem. We're looking at nobody. Usato, Japanese player, another pick in the 7th round. Man, what the fuck? How did we bolster up on so many 7th round draft picks, man? Ty Bertuzzo. Let's pick another 7th D, man. There we go. There's the end of the draft. We're all done with that one. And that was a pretty good job. Latiano was good. Johansson was good. We got some good picks. Latiano and Johansson were the two highlights of the draft. You're not going to get a good pick every draft pick. That's what you wish you could get, but in the end, you're not going to be getting that lucky. So let's go to the contract, see what we got to hold on for this year's team. So Bjorkstrand, he's gone. We cannot hold him any longer. Same with him. Then we got a bunch of 26-year-olds. We got to get rid of Jacob De La Rosa. We can just buy him out. We really don't got to worry about salary cap. Gaucher. Man, alive. How many players are we going to be releasing this year, man? It's a fuck ton. We got so many guys that are 19 years old that we're going to have to get rid of. We're going to be using a lot of the younger players, I think, this year, because it's going to be really difficult to find people in free agency and bring them on in this year. I think that's going to be the biggest difficulty right now for this team. So we're going to have to trade away with a lot of the 26-year-olds this upcoming season right now. So that's going to be a thing we're going to have to do. So the way that I'm going to kind of make it be is that 26-year-olds, we can only have 2 of them going into the start of the season. And the reason why that we're going to do that is because a lot of them turn 27. So just like the QMJ or the CHL, where they only have a select of 20-year-olds or overagers, they call them, we're just going to have 3 on the team. 3, and that's it. That's all we can have for overagers on the team. If you're an overager, then we have to get rid of you. So we're going to have to get rid of a lot of the oh, fuck, I can't speak English today. The overagers today. So we're going to have to trade away a couple of those guys away. But defensively, we're not looking too bad. I'm definitely not going to complain about that with Sergachev and Granato kind of bolstering that top of the defensive core a bit for us. But we are losing a lot of players this year, and it really does suck. Because you look at the team and you're like, fuck, that would be super nice to have some of these guys, but you really can't. Mika Mueller, got to get rid of him. Saravari, we could keep him for a year, hopefully. Scuderi, he's getting up there. He's developing nicely. Jamie Drysdale's developing. That's nice. So we got some defensemen developing quite nicely. So I can't complain about that right now. We're starting to see some development. I really think we got to take that developmental route and just try to develop the best team we possibly can. And just go from there. Tristan Jarry, sorry, buddy, we're going to have to get rid of you. Also, Jonathan Quick, we're just going to buy out your contract. Connor Ingram, we're going to sign you back to another contract. Duncan, we're going to get you to a contract. And same with Winter. We'll get you to a contract as well. So there we go. We got everybody practically we signed. Not everybody, just the main couple people that we need to get. Now, we need to be concerned here because we can only get a couple 26-year-olds. So remember, we can only have 3. So let's take a look at what we got this upcoming season. So we already got Sammy Blah, 26-year-old. So we already got one. And then who knows who else turns to 26. We'll have to really see there. But Gurianov, if we could get for another year, I wouldn't mind signing him for another year. We'll just jack up his price because who gives a fuck. Anthony Cirelli, yes, got to get him for another couple years. We'll get him for another 2 years. Jack that salary cap rate up, 2.9. Connor Garland, I wouldn't mind getting goal scorer, nice young goal scorer. Hopefully he doesn't take a jump in age. We'll actually have to Google that here right quick. Because Perry Kapanen we can't keep. We're going to have to get rid of him because he turns 26. Well, I mean, we can't keep him. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see once everyone turns 26 who we keep and who we have to. Oh, fuck. Connor Garland doesn't turn 26 until March 11th. So we have another year of him being 26 years old. So that's nice. Jace Howard Luck. We'll just get everybody back on the team. We'll sign everybody, and then we'll trade everybody that we cannot keep on the team. Anthony Duclair, sign you. Gabe Bellardi, we're going to be using you this year. Andre Castle, we'll just release you, buddy. You can go in the free agency, and you could have some other team sign ya. There we go. So the under 26 team, they're looking good. We're looking good to jump in the free agency and get some new players on the team, which probably won't be very many. We're going to have to get rid of a lot of the players too, which is kind of a big fucking bummer right now. Because I really don't want to do that. And we got to send a new coach and stuff like that as well, which better teaching is what I'm going to be looking at. That's going to be my main forte for this year. And let's take a look at who we got Rasmus Ristolainen right back into free agency. And there's absolutely fucking nobody in free agency. There's a couple RFAs that we're going to go out there and sign that we can actually get some pretty good value on, like Tage Thompson and stuff like that. And Nick Suzuki, fuck, let's go. Yeah, let's get all these guys. Ryan Suzuki, yes, please. Tage Thompson, crank that rate up. We'll get all these motherfuckers. Ethan Bear, crank that rate up. Trade some of them? We could trade some of them. I mean, there's no rules against us signing and trading right now, so that's the way that shit's going to be. So Mikhail Vorobyev, yeah, Samuel Famio. All these guys can develop into pretty nice guys, and hopefully they could. Right, that's what we're hoping for some of these guys, is that we can pick them up and they could develop into something really nice for us. Because it looks like this year we're going to be using a lot of these young kids to be implemented right into our lineup this year. So as many as we can get, as many players that we can get that is ready to play this year, we can use them. Because a lot of our good players, they're becoming overagers now. So we're really running into that problem of running out of players and stuff like that. And we're really going to have to start drafting some good players. And we know that when we get to being a good playoff team, I think our depth is going to kill us. I think that's one thing that's really going to fucking kill us in the end of things. We need some fucking D-men because we didn't really sign very many D-men yet. We signed a fuck ton of offense, but we haven't gotten any D-men yet. We might not be able to sign everybody, too. That's going to be a case we're going to have to deal with. I think what we could do right now is actually trade a pretty good amount of the overagers. Get rid of a couple of them beforehand. Just so we're not going to be a good team this year. And that's our goal this year, is that we're going to try to be pretty shitty this year. And for the fact of the reason is we're not a good team. We're not a playoff team. We're not any of that. We just need to face the facts that we need to blow up this team and go for some good fucking players. So what we're going to do is, who do we got for 26-year-old players that we got on the team this year? So we got Sammy Ba, Garland, probably going to have a couple more. So that means a lot of these guys. So Bennett is going to be a guy that we have to get rid of, because he's an overager. We could get a couple picks from him, even if it's just the next year's picks. We'll try to get that packaged up. Sweet. Sam Bennett's off the team. Next up, more forwards. So we got Sam Bennett off the team. Now you're looking at Anthony Duclair, Kuffner, Jason Luck. Yes. We'll trade him to Calgary. Give Calgary some good players. Give them that. We'll get that package from them. There we go. Now, all rules are fucking good for drafting. We could package up as many picks as we want. It does not matter, because that's the way of a challenge, man, right? You gotta fucking play with the system, and that's what we're doing right now. We are playing hard with the system. We're gonna try to get as many draft picks as we possibly can. for this year and the upcoming years, so we can really build upon the draft. And that's our goal with this whole franchise mode, is building upon the draft. And if we can, then that's perfect for the team. We'll take off that. We'll just do a second and a third. Because I want to build this team nice, right? And that's going to be the goal with this team, is building as best as you can. So Connor, Garland, Kuffner, we can just keep the rest of these guys practically, and then worry about the rest of the 26-year-olds later. So there we go. There's the team, and then we'll get whoever signs with the team, because I'm pretty sure 50% of them are going to sign, but 50% of them may not, because they may get matched. So I appreciate, but I decided to go with another team. Okay, that's fine by me. Western Lincoln. Okay. All these guys are practically have decided to accept. Yeah, we knew that a lot of these guys were going to turn us down. We knew that for a fact, that we were gonna get rejected by a couple. That's also because of the roster. So we're gonna have to wait for the roster to update and stuff like that. They will retain. So we did not get him. The Geekies retained. Brock has been retained. Fuck, boys. Holy fuck, boys. We can't get anybody for this team right now. None of those guys. We literally did not sign a single fucking player. Nobody. Nobody wanted to sign with the under 26 team. They're like, fuck that shit. No one from the RFA group signed with us. There's literally only a couple left, and we're not getting a single one. So, only if we can, like, fucking look at all these guys and see if we can actually sign a couple of them before I would like to, or before, I mean, I wish we could take a look and sort by overall and age, but we can't do that. Perlini, we already got a 26-year-old player, so, but Matthew Phillips, that fits the team fairly well. He'll be a player that can play on the team this year. Yeah, Singlethire, we'll sign him to the team, and if he jumps up, then he jumps up. It is what it is. Can't really do anything about it. We'll get a bunch of these players. Buden, hopefully he doesn't jump up, because we're going to sign him to that big deal, that big mama deal. Get him locked up. I want to sign some of the 24-year-olds. That's what I want to mainly focus on. Let's get a lot of those 24-year-olds, so we don't have to worry about training anybody or overagers or anything about that. We don't want to worry about any of that shit right now, man. We just want to worry about signing these players and then worry about them later. That's what we want to worry about right now, is to sign them and then get rid of them later and not have to worry about these motherfuckers. So we will sign this guy for $14 million. Gay, we could sign him for 3 years there. That's what he wants. Oneland, sure. And then we got to get some defense. Nimelin, Marcus Nimelin, one of the former Edmonton Oilers prospects that didn't really pan out to be very well. I remember he was like talked about to be a pretty good player, and then he just kind of never panned out to be anything really too special. We'll get Gilbert on the team as well. All right, there we go. We should be good to go, and hopefully everybody is signed with the team. Hopefully that everybody that we gave contracts to comes to the team. Singlethire does. Yeah, a lot of the guys look like they're signing to the team, which is very, very nice. There we go. Oh, we forgot to sign scouts and shit too, so practically all the scouts are going to be fucking gone. Fuck my life. Ah, that sucks ass, man. I wanted some good scouts, bruh. Oh, fuck me. We wanted some good scouts, and we don't have anybody for scout. Fuck. Ah. I totally forgot about scouting. So we'll sign everyone to a 1-year contract, and we'll just fucking deal with that. We'll deal with this much, much later on. That sucks. That's okay, though. We'll rebound. We will rebound. Don't worry, guys. All these guys will just be 1-year contracts, and then we'll deal with them later. And we'll remember to fucking sign guys much fucking sooner, because we don't want to be cucked like this again, where we get the shittiest upon shittiest of scouts. Bogosian, yeah, get you on a deal. And then European scout we also need. There we go. That's it. And then we also need to hire some coaches and shit as well. We already have the NHL head coach. We need the AHL head coach. Okay, we can do that for you guys. We can do that for you guys. We need a good teacher. That's what we really need. A- Wilson Arnott. Perfect. Perfect. Wilson Arnott. I didn't mean to interview the fucking coach. Jesus Christ. I just want to sign Wilson Arnott. That's what I want to do. Sign this guy. There we go. And then we need an associate coach that's good at teaching. B-. Perfect. That's perfect for me. AHL. There you go. And then AHL assistant. Good teacher again. Probably not going to find. Ooh, that's a good goalie coach. I like that. NHL. You're going right up to the NHL, girl. Victoria, you're going right up to teach my goalies. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then this goalie coach can be down here in the AHL. And I'll assign this guy to be the AHL assistant. Jorgen Klimberg. There we go, boys. There it is. Everybody's signed up for the team. We already got our NHL head coach. We don't have to worry about that. Let's get to the next season, and then we'll see how the team will be shaping up this year. So some guys have rejected their offers, but that is okay. Contracts. Oh, fuck. Fuck off, cunt. Sign the fucking contract, you stupid bitch. Oh, yeah, too many fucking no years. I want to be... No, I'm just going to fire you fucking next year anyways, you dumb bitch. You're a fucking horrible scout, man. I don't want you on my team forever. Fuck, you're retarded. Sign that one-year deal, you dumbass. Maybe you would actually get some appreciation. No one's even giving you a fucking contract there, buddy. You would be stuck here if I didn't fucking come on down and gave you a contract. The Q. They only need one. Oh, fuck. I signed 2 OHL scouts. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. And then my European scout. Oh, yeah. He's still waiting to be signed for the team. There we go, boys. Everyone should be ready to go. Get on the team. And then we'll worry about the scouting much, much later on. But we got everybody on the team, which is looking nice. Are not signed. Everybody for the coaching staff is signed. The Quebec Nordiques, the under-26 team, we're not going to look very special this year. That's for sure. We're not a very special-looking team. We're kind of a bad-looking team, but we got some potential. We got some players that I'm really happy to have on the team, and that should be pretty nice to have. And I'm hoping Sammy Blad doesn't turn 27 before fucking trade deadline, or not before trade deadline, before the season starts. Because that would absolutely suck ass if Sammy Blad is 27 years old right now. Because, I mean, that means we lose out on one of our best players. And that means we're going to be having to lose a lot of prospects this year. Because of the fact that we're not getting any younger. It seems like we just keep on fucking getting older. And younger at the same time. It seems to just be this leveling act right now. So let's take a look at the roster moves and see what we're going to be doing with the team's lineups this year. So we still got Granato and Prucha. He will be one of our fucking stars of the team right now, 19 years old. We're going to be relying on him a lot. I think hiring a new coach is especially a thing that we need to have. But Simon Blad, Gabriel Velarde jumped right up. Kapanen, Guryanov, any of these guys, they're all still 26. Perfect. Look at that. Kuffner. We had a couple guys that we're going to have to be using from the depth squad. But that's okay. Defensively, we got Sergachev, Fleury, Granato, Fox, Hinovella, and then Singlethaler, and then Gilbert, and then a bunch of depth defensemen down there. Mackenzie Blackwood and Connor Ingram, and then Duncan, and then Wither. So that is looking fine and dandy there. The Quebec Nordiques are looking even shittier this year, boys. I am so excited to try to make this team win, and we need a better coach because the coach that we have right now is just not working. And I don't give a shit if it's not realistic. We're just going to fire him and then find a coach that actually fits the team for our team right now. Why can't I hire somebody? Oh, I need to promote somebody to intern. Okay. And then I can hire somebody. Okay. That makes sense. Jalen Van Wig, NHL coaches. Okay, so we got Whitfield. We only got a couple guys, so we got Whitfield. When Vig, fuck me, I can't speak English today. There's absolutely fucking nobody, bro, that fits our team. There's barely anybody that can fit our squad, dude. 62%, that's the best. Carlo. And he fits better defensively than anything. 61% Fox. He does pretty good. Mateo Prucha doesn't do too bad. Fucking hell, boys. This is some bad shit. I guess we'll just have to get that 62% guy, because that's like the best we found yet. I want better on everybody else. So he'll be our NHL head coach. Dante Niedermeyer, you'll be our head coach this year, buddy. We're going to give you the trust of the team. But for right now, guys, we're going to sign off. Thank you guys very much for watching. Honestly, it's just going to be another rough year for the Quebec Nordiques. We're going to go through another year, simulate, and hopefully we can get some pretty good draft picks. That's what we're bailing for. We got a plethora of draft picks this year. We got 1 first, 1 second, a bunch of thirds, some 4th, 5th, 6th, and a 7th. So we got a pretty good amount of picks going into next year's draft. Hopefully we can get that first overall selection so we can get our man, whoever the fucking first overall guy is, either Jimmy Leach or Reed Stratford. Probably going to look for a centerman because that's what we really need to focus on right now, is a future centerman for the under 26 team. But we're not looking too bad in the future. I feel like we could definitely be a team that goes out there and punishes some teams. But for right now, guys, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.